I'm a targeted individual. I've had some really strange occurrences happen to me after a issue with an attorney at the Washington, D.C. law firm. In any event, a client mistake was made where that mistake made by the attorney, she tried to blame on me. The attorney tried to blame it on me. I found out about it, and I never said anything to the attorney. However, I said to my supervisor, the next time that she asks me to come and work with her, you tell her no, that I know that she tried to put blame on me for something that I did not do. Well, after that, these really strange, inexplicable things began to happen to me on my job. In any event, stalking first started, where they have co-workers just follow you around and do these really weird things, and they even have your friends, your co-worker friends do really strange things to you that you don't understand. In any event, you do lose your job. I lost my job. While job searching, every interview that I went on, something always happened to interrupt the interview, where the interview and testing had to be stopped. I did not know that I was a targeted individual at that time. In any event, what I now experience are, and I'm going to try to go from head to toe, I experience, it's like a shock that starts at the top of my head, and it feels like electricity. It goes all the way down through my body. It dissipates. It kind of stops down around my ankle, where it intensifies, and then it will stop. I get all kinds of stings, pains in my head. I get a ringing in my ear. It's usually my left ear, where at one night I was really afraid because it seemed as though someone was tuning this sound in my ear. The sound would go up. It became very, very loud, and the sound would go up and down, up and down. It really did scare me, but I get this ringing type sound in my ear. I began to experience something. Someone had sent me some literature describing this technology called the Medusa technology, and I believe that it's been developed by the Navy. In any event, I would get this guttural feeling and a sound that would occur in my throat, but that I would somehow, quote unquote, hear in my head. I get all kinds of pulsings. I get all kinds of pains, all kinds of shocks. In any event, I did find this quote from the Secretary of Defense. His name was William S. Cohen. It was in a military publication called The Defense Viewpoint on December 1st, 1996. The quote says, this man says, "One can envision the development of electromagnetic energy sources, the output of which can be pulsed, shaped, and focused, that can couple with the human body in a fashion that would allow one to prevent voluntary muscular movements." And I do get, my fingers and my knees will sometimes move by themselves, where you can control emotions and thus actions. You can produce sleep. You can transmit suggestions, interfere with both short-term and long-term memory, produce an experience set, and delete an experience set. It would also appear possible to create high-fidelity speech in the human body, raising the possibility of covert suggestion and psychological direction. Thus, it may be possible to talk to selected adversaries in a fashion that would be most disturbing to them. I believe that these technologies that have been applied to us are to be used on what they would consider enemies of the state, what they would consider to be terrorists. They are trying these technologies out on innocent people like me. I have no record. I have a history of volunteering, of helping people, of working with food drives. Something like this is not supposed to happen to me. My story is much longer. My story is much more convoluted. However, someone needs to help us. We are being experimented on by technologies that have been developed in these universities and by the United States military. Someone please help us. Thank you.